This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
And before we start, let us once again introduce our judges.
Yes, so we have our judges sitting in the front right here. We have Dan. Say hi. Alright, then we have King Angel. And we have Yoshi.
And most important guest of the day, our cosplayers, our competitors. So then we will reveal them to you guys very soon. We are getting started right now. So are you guys excited for this cosplay competition?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you guys very excited. Are you guys excited? Yeah! And not enough power. I think you guys can go home already. Are you guys excited? Yeah! Okay, I can. I think you guys are very tired already since morning. So without further ado, let us get started.
Alright, so first of all, we have our first participant. Let us welcome Jian, who will be cosplaying Wei Wuxian from Wazzupp, our founder of Diabolism.
夜归者不过某时日，过与不眠。出去。天子像，分一看。哎呀，像一个吧，亮海关。余生不知处进行。这里究竟有什么不进啊？归去时上所见清楚详见，自行去看。哎呀，你们那家伙呀，3000多条不带重复，谁会去看？好，我们进去。 坐在这儿喝，不算客气。
Silakan. That's a good performance. And I would like to have some advice, like especially I think you should have like more emotion on your face, like not just one expression, okay? So like at the start, like when you lip sync with the video, you can have like more expression, like when you say forcefully, you can make the expression like you know, yeah. That's my advice.
It's more of a happy personality character, so you can act like you're more excited. Yeah. Alright, so I think what you did is very smart, how you use the video sometimes. When you focus on the video, you can do your changes, so that was a good idea. And I like how you have your props set up also, and you use your props, so also well done. My advice for you is more towards the dancing part. Sometimes if your dance step in the front and at the end is repeat, maybe you don't have to put it in the front part. Yeah. And when we are cosplaying, especially with long hair, you can try to use some maybe eyelash glue to secure your wig around your face so it doesn't bother you when you're dancing. But overall, it was a very good skit. Well done. Thank you.
Right, thank you to our judges and thank you to participants this year.
Thank you. Next off, let us invite Wei cosplaying as Fushiguro Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Everyone put your hands together. So judges, what do you have to say?
Well done. Once again, I like how you use fully the stage, like walk from left to right. Yeah. Your face just flew away, right? That can be improved. And I like the creativity about the wall that you can store your prop inside. So well done, well done. It's a good performance. Yeah.
So your performance is very nice, and you can see how you make the props and stuff. Right? It's a big made by yourself. It's very good. It's very nice. But then there's this pause between when you put the chain onto the blade. So there's this pause which is like kind of long. So maybe you try and improve it. Alright. Okay, sorry. Alright, so you have your creative parts, which I like a lot, like how to store your props and all that. So they've mentioned most of the things already, so I'm going to comment more about the cosplay today. So for cosplay competition, Toshi Fushiguro is a rather simple cosplay, so we'll look more into like details. So for example, his hair is straight, it has a bit of a wet vibe to it, so if you can gel it out, make the sides a bit more flatter, it will look more accurate. And since this character doesn't have a lot going on, there are scenes where he is more bloody already, you know, so there's no storyline to your performance today, so you can up your cosplaying with the special effects, kind of like fake blood. Yeah. Yeah, and also for this particular character, I think the highlight is how fitting his shirt is. So if you had something that fit your body a little bit more tight fitted, it will show a bit more. And for the pants, something that flares out a bit more at the bottom, it will be even more perfect. So overall, quite a good job.
Something to highlight. So I like your performance. It's quite powerful, but for me, my suggestion is if you can sing, try to sing with the song. Not sing, but like, you know, like, yeah, the timing, the beats, like when you do some action, you can follow the beat. Yeah, it will be better. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, everybody, put your hands together once again for Golden Way. Thank you.
Alright, next up we have Han Moon cosplaying as Evelyn from League of Legends. Let's give a round of applause to her.
I think we have a technical difficulty here. The cosplayers say that it's not their audio. So, can you guys get it sorted? Thank you. So it's supposed to be written by Kenny.
Alright, sorry about that. Little technical difficulty. We'll move on to our next participant first. Our next participant is Wazzupp cosplaying as Wanderer from Genshin Impact. Let's give her a round of applause.
大名鼎鼎的猿人众，却连旅店都找不到，还要找我问路。
可是真的，你会后悔的。
好啊。真让人期待，只可惜没有那个无奈。一群废物，是死是活都没趣。自己爱找麻烦，实在怨不得别人。再见。如果下次再见面，你们就自求多福吧。
Hi Eve. Alright, so your costume is quite accurate. Even everything until the wig styling and the makeup is there, so well done on that. For the costume wise, right, a little bit of advice is to iron out a bit more because you can see a bit of the wrinkles on stage because of the lights. It's very obvious. Yeah. And for the performance, I can see how you are trying to stick with the video at the back, which is a good idea so you can show the character and you and say, wow, Wonder in real life. But the timing can be a bit more better. Some parts are a bit off. And it's a good idea, however the video is very, a lot of things happening. So it can be a bit distracting. Sometimes we are looking at a video, we might forget you are here. Yeah, so next time the video, maybe you choose something that is a bit more different or less distracting. Yeah, need to have some cool down time so the focus will be you. Alright, thank you. So when you're on stage, so I can't really see this is really quite dark, so I cannot see like the red eyeshadow detail which Scar much has. Hey, wait a minute. Because when you're on stage, you have to make more dramatic makeup so others can see more. So when the first part when you're walking around, I think you can like add some more choreography to it because it looks a bit
for Wanderer, he's a character who is arrogant. So I think in this part you act a bit soft, yeah, like when you're dancing, you don't have that impact. Yeah, when you do those moves, too soft. Yeah, is your prop fragile? Yeah, I guess maybe your prop will fly away. Yeah, so overall not bad. Yeah.
That's all. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you to our participants. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry. Thank you.
So now let's get back to our evening. Let us once again invite Tang Evening to the stage. Thank you. Judges, what do you guys think?
So I think that your makeup is on point, your wig is very nice, it's very smooth. Thank you so much. But for the choreography, so do you know how to dance actually? No. So is it a choreography for this dance?
I sample a little bit from the music video villain, and then I kind of incorporated it into this presentation.
Oh, I see. So maybe you can choose like another song which has like a choreography can help you present your character more on stage.
I like how she moved with the song, but for me the song is not bad, I got better, the beats. Yeah. Well done with that. I like how you interact with your fans. Very good. Yeah, that's well done.
Right, so for me, I think your strength is your attitude on stage. You really have the presence of a villain. That's really nice to see. And the parts that need improving, I think I like how you match this outfit today. However, for the cosplay competition, a big part of it is accuracy today for this marking scheme. If it was creativity, you get higher marks. but there's more points for accuracy today, and some details are not the most accurate one, because I can tell this is something that you managed to fix together yourself. Yeah. So the points that are a bit different, like the small details, for example, the chain, it should be on the other side, and I believe it's some of her art. She's wearing like a mesh shirt inside, kind of like a stocking material, but a bit different, and she actually has boots for this particular costume. But overall, I can see a really good effort in it. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And to all my beautiful little creatures, thank you so much for supporting me.
Alright, thank you to our participants, Han Kyu-moon, and our judges. Coming next will be our cosplay competition open to our public participants. Let us welcome the next cosplayer, Lo Pei-ching, cosplaying as Kirara from Genshin Impact. Give her a round of applause. Alright, thank you to our participants. Any words from our judges?
Alright, so continue, right? I can see that you're very cute on stage, so you suit this character very well. I like that you brought your prop today, but I think Kirara also has another prop moment when it opens, right? And then there's something inside. So I think for cosplay competition, if you're doing a simple skit, you can use that to your advantage. Yeah, so add a bit of surprise for more fun stuff. Yeah, and I like how your wig is quite steady in the front also. You can see that you try to make it stay there. But for the props on your body, very sadly, they run away today. But it's okay, we learn from experience. So next time a bit more pinning, because I understand Genshin costume, wow, and 500 things you need to do. So you need to be very, very careful next time. But overall today, good job. Oh, and your audio is Kirara's voice lines. So I can see some parts you're lip syncing, but some parts you're not lip syncing. So if you can practice and lip sync to the whole thing next time, I think the judges will be very wow. Because Kirara is so high energy, lip syncing is very difficult. So if you can do that next time, that won't really fail you. Alright, thank you. Okay, so I really like your outfit, and then your wrinkled pose is very cute. But then the accuracy of the tail, maybe you can just follow the drawing of the character, which the tail is a little shape. I know maybe your tail isn't that stiff, but you can add more wire to it. And then for suggestion, you can bring a board which you can fit inside, maybe a little better, then you can just jump up from the box. Like so. Then.
I love your confidence. Yeah, when you first came off the stage and then you are very active. I like that. I think you fit the character very well. Hana.
Thank you so much. I want to add on a bit of the tail. So, how will you say add wire, right? Normally, it's not just add wire inside the tail, but there's one more thing you can do. The transparent fishing line, yeah, you pin the two together first, and then you use the fishing line from your tail. You attach to something at the back of your costume, so your tail will stay up. Yeah. Very good. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much for painting. Very cute. So I'm getting sidetracked here. Okay. So next up we have Anson Yu playing Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul. Everyone put your hands together. And he has big props. What kind of crossover is this?
Thank you to our participant. Any comments from the judges?
Well done. Well done. Chop chop. how you choose dancing as a performance. Because this character, you put in 2 songs, and at first you show how sad the character is, and later you put the theme song of it, and then you dance crazily. I like the craziness, yeah. You dance very brave, yeah, and full of confidence. I like that. And I think it's a smart way to put the tails on the chair, yeah. But it can, I think, when you wear it to you, it'll be better, yeah, for visual.
I have a question for you. What is 1,000 legacy? So I like the details, especially your fingernails. It's black, red, very accurate. And then the dance is very nice also. But then your crop looks a little bit lonely at the back. You can wear it on like on the second part. The first part you cannot wear it. Alright, so your dancing is very entertaining. You can tell that the choreography is quite interesting as well. Not a lot of repeated movements, but the only thing that was a bit more repetitive is the part where you keep closing your eyes. Yeah, so I don't think you need to do that so many times. Yeah, a bit too much already. Alright, and then when it comes to the cosplay parts, there are details that are missing and not so accurate. So your top is a bit too long, and there's a lot of details missing in front of his costume. The material that you choose for your costume is good. You can tell there's different texture, and even the pants, the bottom there is supposed to be 2 white lines. So these kind of details we will look into for cosplay competition specifically. And another thing that you can work on in the future is your wig styling. You need to probably layer it a bit more because it's a bit more bulky here, whereas his head shape is bigger on top and then goes down smaller. So you need to play with the shape a little bit more, then it'll be even more accurate. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you to our participants and thank you. And thank you to our judges. Next up we have participant Lee Hya-jun cosplaying as Atrox from League of Legends.
Well, I like how you have the lighting support, and wow, it's a good performance. But I know like you put the background, like you put something on the background to show your LED, but I think it's better if you put some background of the League of Legends, yeah, little background the map, like not totally black, because I think that can add some marks too.
sometimes I try to declare.
So did you make this yourself?
Yeah, I made it.
That's very nice. Okay, so you have the armor, you have the sword, then the lighting part. That's very nice. And then your makeup. Did you do this one as well?
Yes, I did it.
Oh, that's very cool. I really like the color, but then as what they said, the screen of it and background of it can add more like special effects. Right, so this is nice to see you in the new costume. I love the sword. I think the highlight of this whole cosplay, the sword is really nice. Even the beginning where you hear the boom, it matches with the movement of the lights there, so that one is really good. However, there is a bit of inconsistency with the cosplay today. For example, the parts, the armor on your body, the top is not the same as your weapon. So I think you can go for something a bit more of a weathering look. You can add more contours to it. So same as the breastplate and the other 3D parts of your body, there is a bit more lines and like dimension in the reference photos. So I think you can improve by adding those in, because right now the sword really taking everything from you. Yeah, and even the texture of the wings, I think something to improve on. And I have to try to get a different type of cloth or finishing of the cloth, because you can still see the small lines, the small, what do you call that, the thread hanging there. And it's a challenge for you, because this will get caught in your costume very easily, because you're very spiky. So in the future, hope to see you find a different type of cloth that will be friendly for your performance. Thank you.
Alright, thank you judges. Thank you judges as well. A very interesting cosplay. It's very fun to see like the characters that we've been playing like brought to life. It's very interesting. And next up we have a cosplayer that's doing a pretty much similar thing as well. So let us invite our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Futra Basiran bin Hua.
Hey. Listen, down there, that was, I mean, how you, okay.
I look forward to working with you.
yeah, me too, I guess. But I don't put in the methods, but we're just gonna have to agree, disagree.
Thank you for your bravery, my man. I love you.
Wait.
And look, bud.
Alright, thank you, Futra. Thank you very much. Judges, what do you have to say?
Hi. Spider-Man. Wow. Well done. For me, for my advice, I would like to say Spider-Man, this character is for more action. If you can do like more flips or back flip or front flip, more flips, you can add more points on. But you just do a wheel there. For me, I think that's the only part I see wow. The other action is not impactful enough, like especially when you shot the kingpin there. Maybe you can try to push it and then pull it again. Yeah, not like just reverse and then just do it. Yeah, it's not impactful enough. You can improve that. And is this your idea? Like you put the person as a picture and then just stand there?
I would propose to that. I just don't have much time.
I don't know much time to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can do some more effort in that. Yeah.
So, overall, I really enjoy your performance. But then during the lip syncing part at the front part, I think you can face your body more to the audience because at the side we cannot see what you are trying to lip sync to. So, and then most of the time you're looking at the poster or the video. So I think you can interact more with the audience instead of your prompter.
Hi, Futra. What's up? Alright, so then let's start it because you have to come and put up a performance even though you have limitations, so good job. So there are a lot of things that I pointed out, so let's start with the good parts. Your shoes are very accurate. Yeah, I think the shoe people here are like, wow. And because the shoe is a bit accurate, right, the pants not so accurate to the character. So he's wearing a bit more of a cargo shorts and he has a belt on, so if you can have that in next time, that one is an improvement. And for the costume, another thing that you can try, this one very interesting, is actually, you know how sometimes you want to sleep yourselves? Girls will wear corset, but there's another way, very, very cheap. You can try this one. Okay. So you go to your kitchen, you steal this from your mother, the plastic wrap, the very flexible one, you can wrap around the stomach, and then that one is a temporary corset. So you don't have to buy corset and go home and then your mother asks you, what is this? Yeah. And on the costume, the last bit I will mention is that your mask is a bit sengit today. Yeah, so need to arrange a bit. Yeah, but no, the other way. Okay, go up. No. Okay, friends, help me next time. Yeah, so that one is a bit off. And then your video today, the audio is good, but
feels like watching DVD last time when I was a kid. Yeah, no wonder. Okay, yeah. So it feels like last time we watched DVD, you can hear the audio but the video is stuck there. Very nostalgic, but not for us, not Morales. It's a bit more of a modern Spider-Man. Alright, so that's all from me. I like your body movement also. Your timing in the beginning was quite in sync with the audio, but after a while, it kind of lost you a bit there. Okay, so overall, good job. Hope to see you again next time.
Alright, thank you to our participants, Futra, and our judges. Alright, next up we have participant Lucas Han cosplaying as Tommy from Junji Ito, or Identity 5. Let's give him a round of applause! Thank you to our participant judges and comment.
So I think you really got the character of Tony. She's a very, very confident girl. Okay, so actually for the dancing part, when you were around the chair, I think you can ask your friend to cosplay like Wazzupp game. Like you can scare them, it'll be more fun and look more creative. And for your outfit, I think she has this like no white color sock. So that's like what's lacking there. And then the shoe, maybe because it's like a Japanese kind of uniform kind of vibe. So maybe you can get like leather suits more to protect them more. And then for your skirt, is it like a set you get from Taobao?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because sometimes when you buy like sets from Taobao, their quality really decent, not really decent. So you can get maybe like, you know, the JK stores, they got sell like separate skirts and the blazers. You can get nicer quality ones. And then remember, at the end out your feet every time before you cosplay.
Hi Lucas. Your performance was very interesting. You can see a lot of individuality here. Even the dance steps are things that we don't really see on like an ACG kind of performance, but it suits the whole vibe. And my comment is like a bit similar to hers, about the ironing. Because I have skirts like this. Every time we wash, the shape is gone, right? So when we iron, we can fold and press it down so you get the nice JK shape again. Yeah, and also a bit on the blazer, if you don't want to buy a new one, you can also modify it, have a bit more of a waistline, then it looks more feminine, yeah, more like a as well. I like the surprise at the end, and I think this version, when it comes to the Identity 5 game, right, if you have the doll, wow, perfect, right? And I like the surprise, that's why I like the surprise at the end, I think I did. Alright, another thing that I can see when you did your dance, like if you did Wednesday Addams, I think that'd be really cool too. Like a different thing. Yeah, you think you can pull Wednesday off very well. Alright, that's fun. Thank you.
Hi Lucas. Can I ask a question? Did you compose this dance move or is from other place?
It's like Latin dance. Yeah, I have used it.
Oh, I like how you make this dance like very creepy, suit the character lah. It's quite Hikari. And overall, the surprise also very shocking. Okay, yeah. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. Put your hands together for Lucas. Man, let me go grab the chair. I think we forgot the chair. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. My pleasure. So next off, we have Natalie Chong, who is cosplaying Lee from Genshin. Without further ado, everyone put your hands together for Natalie.
thank you to our producer for that very quick performance. Any words from the judges?
I really love your outfit. It's very, very cute. But then what's lacking is Klee has a backlight, but then you don't bring the backlight. Yes. I think you could make more like actions or performances with the back. When Klee just tucks her back, then she just runs around. And then you have the ball, but then you just place it beside there, then it's a bit lovely right there. And then dress, it's recommended if you wear a petticoat to reach like more puffy kind of like Lolita dresses, they usually wear petticoats outside. So look better.
Alright, so adding on to the costume a bit, in the photos, the official art for Klee, this version, your socks, if it's above the knee, it will be more accurate and look a bit more cuter. But however, the details of this costume is one of the nicest details for this version of Klee that I've seen, so well done on that. And Klee's character, she's very happy-go-lucky. So in your performance, I can tell you practice a lot. But your face is sometimes you will like think about the performance, think about the dance step too much, and you forget to smile. So yeah, see when you saw it's actually wow, even more accurate to Klee. So that one next time you can smile, that will be even more perfect. And for Klee, because she's actually kind of naughty, but she don't know she's being naughty, so you can play a bit more with your expressions, like more really happy. You can even bring it to the audience because you're so cute today. It will be possible. Yeah. So we also very nice styling. And the last thing I want to add on for cosplay competition, usually we try to keep our costume on. If we're doing a dance, right, I think you can try to pin your wig and your head together. Yeah, I cosplayed Lisa before, it actually works. So you need like 3 pins inside out, you just put it on, you stay on there. Be that nice. Yeah, I can try. Thank you.
Hi, Natalie. Are you nervous? Yeah, I can tell, but I love how you dance. But while you're dancing, actually I can see you're moving backward and then to the left. Yeah, so actually you can move forward a bit, so we can see you here. So the next thing is I'd like to say, you can smile more, because he is really a character that like to smile, shoulder, Yeah, so yeah, I can see like you're thinking about the dance move but you should pay more attention to your expression. Like you can smile more, okay? Yeah, overall, well done.
And our judges. Coming right up, we have Sabrina binti Zakaria, who will be cosplaying Nanami Kento from Jujutsu Kaisen.
そういう言い方やめてください。
ドストロってなんで初めから呪術師にならなかったんですか？
私が高専で学び気づいたことは、呪術師はクソということです。そして一般企業で働き気づいたこと、労働はクソということです。
そうなの？
同じクソがより適性のある方を出戻った理由なんてそんなもんです。見たとおり、私と五条さんも同じ考えとは思わないのですが、私はこの人に信用しているし信頼している。でも尊敬はしてません。
Hi, Nani. This is Jojo. Overall, not bad, but like what I said, it's not impactful. Yeah, and that's part like when you swing your knife, you don't swing it on the beat. I like the cloth as the bird, and you cover up your upper part to show that your whole body is gone. But if it comes to accuracy, I think you can do something with your yeah, you know, like people make the big stuff. Yeah, that's my comment.
Alright, Nanami, everybody's dream man, died in front of us today. Oh my god. Okay, I can tell you really like this character because your lip syncing was very, very good. And even the way you tell your story also was good with the topless Nanami kind of. So those are quite nice. My suggestion, if you're doing this skit next time, maybe you can use a bigger piece of cloth. Easier for you, so it doesn't langgar or like fall off so easily. Yeah, and for the costume, maybe in front there you can have the Nanami's jacket because in the beginning it's very serious, very proper. Then in the end there when he's about to, then you can like bangkan the jacket. So that one we can have a bit more marks for your costume because you have more pieces that fit your character. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I like how you did the part where Nanami goes to heaven. Okay, but at the first part, Nanami, as I see from anime, he tucks in his shirt. So maybe you can tuck in the shirt. Then after the battle part, you release your shirt out. And then I've seen quite a lot of hijab wig styling. So maybe you can like portray the spikes which Nanami has on his hair. And then your shoes also, maybe leather shoes would be more suitable for him because he's like a businessman. And yeah, and maybe iron out your shirt a bit more, looks more fit on you. That's all. Thank you.
Alright, thank you to Sabrina and thanks to our judges. So with that, it concludes our cosplay competition for today. And watch out for the result announcement later. So we will move on to our next section right now. After a short break.
Kita saja guys, kita gas dulu.